How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream where we are going to be hopping into update 7.0, and believe me, I am very excited to tell everybody here that this update is officially out of public test, and anybody who wants to play this can now go on and play it. No matter what system or platform you play on, anybody can play 7.0. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through, we're going to be working on Sim Castle, we're going to incorporate some of the new building things that got brought in, and I'm really happy about this. Very happy also to see all of you guys here. Thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. It's been a ton of fun to be able to hang out with everybody again, and it's been a while since I've been able to play some Grounded live for all of you guys. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody right here. Kakanu, how's it going? Andrew, Edgar, Rob, Tyler, Blitz, good to see you. Brian, Joseph, Dion, how's it going? Goodbye, how you guys doing? Tiggs, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dan, great to see you guys. If I didn't say hi to you, go ahead and say hi now, so I'd make sure I get to say hi to everybody here. We're going to be hopping in and playing our big save that we've been playing forever, and hopefully build some cool stuff up. John, how's it going? Kiwi, what's going on? Angel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy that everybody's here. Happy that everybody's having a good time, and I hope everybody's excited for the upcoming weekend. And if you guys have anything cool, I'd love to know what you guys are doing this weekend. I am staying out with my family, so. Okay. All right. So, what do I have on my character? That stuff. Okay. And I need to get rid of all of this because I need some building materials, and I need all of my building gear. Fix my gear, and yeah, we got some work we got to do today, so let's get that taken care of, like, right away. Keith, how's it going? The baby sim video was awesome, thank you. So today my plan is I have this fail of what could be replaced by the beautiful new staircase that's in this game, and I would love to go through and actually do that. So that's my plan for today, is to work on getting some really impressive new staircases in here that they've worked so hard on. So that's my plan, at least for the first part of today, and we'll go on after that. Work and Pandy's birthday stream. Oh yeah, it's Pandy's birthday this weekend, isn't it? I'll have to go make sure that I go over and say hi to her. I hate to miss birthday streams. I don't like it when I do. Xbox tech server has been down all afternoon, so I haven't been able to play in a while. Really? Last I heard that it was up. If it's broken, well, hang out with me for a little while, and I'm sure it'll be back up very soon. I'm also sad to hear that it's broken because they said that everything was ready to go. So we'll just have to see here. Let me get all this stuff off of me, except for those ant parts, because I'm going to need those in order to repair stuff. Definitely going to need my axe. Ooh, I have a bunch of grub hides too. I can make the hanging lanterns. Excited about that. We'll put that away for right now as well. Study, more study? Yeah. Is the new ant cave lab out? No, not yet. They are still working on that one. I'm sure we're going to get something here within the next couple days about when they're going to put out the next public test server. And I'm assuming that the 8.0 release will have that. I found out all sorts of really, really cool things while watching their live stream the other day that our good friend Mike Lowry took part of. And I'm very excited about some of the future things that are coming to Grounded. Let me tell you guys, they were talking about variations of each of the bugs in the backyard, making it so like the ladybugs, there might be an orange one and a yellow one in the backyard, or like the wolf spiders, there could be some that are bigger, some that give special attributes and stuff when you take them out. So really excited about that. Sam, I'm doing great. Me and the family are doing wonderful. Everything back here in the homestead is back to the way it should be as for recovering from the winter storm. So very happy about all that. Jed, how's it going? Moobs, welcome, welcome. Happy that everybody's here. Xbox had just come back like 8 minutes ago. Sweet. The Haze Lab, I'm assuming, is going to come out when they unlock that really big Black Ant Hill and stuff like that, because all that just makes sense to all be together. All right, I need to take off of my bee gear, but putting some work in on the side for my Sim Castle that I've been working on. just because I've really just wanted to play Grounded a lot lately. So I put some work in on building some things over here. Heck, I even built something up over there to harvest nectar. So
Water filtration tablets needed.
Texas drank too much last week. Yeah, Heather, how's it going? Good to see you. Joseph, welcome, welcome. You're watching in the car to go help your aunt move? Well, good on you for helping your aunt move. I'll give you that. Good on you for that. I need this, and I probably need more ant parts. I'm gonna take these mushrooms for now. And then I should have a couple more pieces. There they are. Give me that, give me that. Alright. And do I have a hammer? Why don't I ever have a hammer? I always need one. In fact, you know what it probably is? I probably made a hammer for some of my friends, and then they just left with it, which is fine. Oh, don't even start with me. I don't have time for you, Warweaver. Harvey, I just started the stream, so you're not late, my friend, but welcome to the party. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Texas is definitely improving quite a bit lately. Oh, my little Owen says goodnight. Okay, well, goodnight, buddy. Sweet dreams, little man. Everybody say goodnight to my son, Owen. He's watching the stream right now from his bedroom. He wanted me to say goodnight to him through the stream, so being good papa, I had to do it. You asked the game developers about different colors and variants of bugs. They said they were thinking about it. It was a good idea to spice up the game. Yeah, that's what they were saying yesterday, so pretty excited about it. Alright, now I should be able to make a hammer. Hammer, there we go. Perfect. And then, do I have more ant parts? I have a couple, not a lot. I do need to... Oh, you came back to say hi? You want to come say hi to everybody? I was supposed to say goodnight to you through the phone. Come here. Oh, you want to come say hi?
Hi.
Oh, don't yell in there. Hey. Don't yell in there. Don't yell in the microphone, buddy. Okay. Daddy's got to repair his armor.
Because he did got a hammer.
Oh, yeah, I had to get my hammer. You're right.
Where's your hammer?
My hammer is here. I'll put it on.
Feeling a little safer now.
There, do you see it in my hand? See it? Got a hammer. Alright, you need to go to bed now, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love you, buddy. Get some sleep, okay? My son, everybody. Sorry about that. Kids. Gotta love them, right? Okay, let's move this over here because I don't need that. I'm gonna need a crap load of crude rope, though. Does he play Grounded at all? Only whenever he's hanging out with me. We've been known to play some games together from time to time, so only when he's hanging out with me does he play. Yeah, Andrew, that's right. That's right. Exactly. That's where I'm getting my info from. You don't know why, but your game is laggy on Xbox. It was not like this before the B update. Oh. I hate to say it, but I would suggest an uninstall and a reinstall. I know that's like a death sentence for a lot of people's save games, but at this point, it seems like it's going to be the most viable option for you. Got sap? I need all of this plant fiber. I have to make so many crude rope. I need all these acorn pieces now. The black ants should be coming very soon. They didn't give a definitive date. They said that they're almost done with their update to get them released. Like their hill and everything is almost done. And they did say that the black ants and red ants will interact with each other. Take that how you may. I take that as that they're going to meet each other and communicate. I don't know if that means that they're going to fight per se. But they said that they're working on it and it should be out soon. But soon can be this update. Soon could also be 3 updates from now. So we'll just have to see. You live in South Africa, so you have to wait till tomorrow. It should be pushed out for everybody at this point. It should be, at least. You think it's going to be a fight to the death? That would be a really, really interesting aspect to the game if they made it so there was like this constant... That was new. This constant battle going on. I mean, it would be freaky because, I mean, wherever you would go, there would be constant ant carcasses. And that's one of the reasons why I think that they might avoid the whole ants constantly battling thing, because they would have to literally go through and make a way for the ant bodies to decompose constantly, otherwise it would crash the game. The anthill is going to be, I'll show you guys on the map here. So you guys know, ooh, that's fancy. This looks fancy now. I like all that. Okay, so you guys know that the one anthill is right here, right? So there's a trail marker right here for one of the anthills. Okay, the other one is down here. Like where my circle is, that's the entrance to it. What do I think's gonna be in the 8.0 update? You know, here's the kicker, right? I don't know per se what's gonna be in it, but I will say that I think whatever it is gonna be big, because Adam and Eric last night were really, really excited about the update, but they didn't want to give away any spoilers. So and they said that that everybody's going to be really happy with it. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be a lot of the story, more story element put in, probably the next lab unlock, maybe both of the labs unlocked. You guys know the blueberry lab and then the haze lab. I think both of those may unlock. They may even make it so the game is beatable. But I'm not sure yet. I have 24 acorn shells. That's a decent amount. So I think I can go over here and start working on my, yeah. Inscredo, how's it going? Maybe they could make it so you could sit in chairs, Rob says. Yeah, I'd love to just be able to sit in a chair. They said that they teased that they thought about making that like its own update. Like the only thing that comes out in the update is being able to sit in a chair. Which, as bad as it sounds, I would accept that. Tazrul, how's it going? Good to see you. I would accept that all day long. I want to be able to sit in my chairs. Why should I build 90 chairs in my base and not sit in any of them? So I could see it coming out as like a hot fix. I could give you that. Is it possible to build a zip line from the baseball to the red roses? Yes. But here, I'll go up there and I'll show you what I'm looking. Or first off, let me drop these, because these are going to stay down here. Because I need those for my spiral stairs. But let me go up and talk to you about what I'm thinking. 862. I only have enough for 3, but here's the problem with building from the roses to the baseball. Okay, 1, you have to avoid the lasers, and 2, all of the grass. So what you would have to do is you would have to probably make it so you had either cut down a bunch of the grass blades, even their stumps, so they don't grow back, so that way you had a clear path to slide on. Or you'd have to make it so you can just build way up in the air and go from the baseball over to the roses. So it's possible, but difficult. Have I seen the lab door near my castle? Yeah, the one that's like right underneath it. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. Okay, dokily. Twisted, how's it going? I'm doing great. I'm happy that everybody's here. I'm happy everybody's having a wonderful time hanging out. I need to recycle this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. And then I need to pull these railings down. Okay, And then this guy. Okay, now I should be able to pick all of this stuff up and just move it here really quick. Come on. Oh, I don't have any more room. Stack that up right there. Pick up all of this just to get it out of the way. All your hard work. Oh, come on now. It's going to look way better when we're done here. Okay, so we're going to leave that one like that. That one like that. Okay, and then I need, not that, I need this guy. And then I need to build up a couple of these crude ropes. You're fighting a wolf spider and you feeded it. Pete talked about tremor detected. Oh, yeah, the tremor detected thing. What that is when a grub is near your character. So when the grubs get near your character, or when a larva is digging near your characters will call out, talking about that there's either a tremor or something of that matter close to. Don't destroy my stairs. Thank you. Close to your character, so they'll actually call out and say, hey, something's close here. So you're gonna want to watch out for that, which is kind of cool in my mind. Don't let me get stuck on that. Perfect. Okay, let me grab these grass planks I had down here. That's not what I wanted. Please drop the plank. Thank you. For the weed stem. Drop the weed stem. Thank you. Yes, you guys are correct. The 7.0 update is available for everybody now, not just Xbox, not just computer, anything like that. Not public test server. It is actually a live build for anybody now. These spiral staircases, awesome. But my favorite thing in this game now is the adaptation for berry leather. How now I can. No, you gotta go. How now I can hang it on the drying rack and just boom, I got berry leather now. Okay, you, and you. Need a lot more crude rope and maybe some more sprigs, but we can get that figured out. Spiral stairs actually make the perfect second floor. Many rooms got attic spacing. Okay. I made you dizzy? I'm sorry. This base over here, it's my incompleted castle. I've been working on this castle since the start of Grounded. So that's why it's so big. That's why it expands so much. I've had a lot of my friends help me out building this. So if you guys are members of the channel, there's always a chance that you guys were able to come in and play the game with me and add your own little touch onto Sim Castle. So all it takes is being a member and joining the Discord, and there's always a chance. Thank you, Mr. Veteran Vlogs. I do appreciate that. It was very kind of you to say. Yes, armor glue has been removed from the game. Yes, sadly. In my opinion, it's hard for me to say that I'm cool with it. It doesn't like break my heart that it's gone, but I will say that it does bug me a little bit because I did like the ability to just carry on a couple armor glue. Got a little stuck there. You would build crazy things, but you hate when it doesn't let you build in some places. Is there a cheat code to build anything anywhere? I don't know about a cheat code to build anything anywhere. What I do know is that they've adjusted a lot of the interaction, right, to make it so you can actually, like, what would you say? build in areas that before you really wouldn't be building in. Okay, 1 sap, silk rope, bioluminescent goop. I wonder if I have all that stuff here. Also, they did say that they fixed the ghost mint scabby. Let me see. Oop, that's Gertskate. It's very bright still, but it's not terrible anymore. It used to be terrible. Like when I'd log in and I'd see this scabby, like when anybody was using this scabby flavor, I was always like, ooh, ooh. But now it's not so bad. It needs a little bit of work still, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, because I just don't like it. I just don't like that scabby, and that's just me. And I don't blame anybody who does like it, to each your own, but I just don't. That's my opinion. Right now you're building a spaceship. Awesome. Darby, how's it going? These firefly lamps. Perfect. All the building items that they added so far. Perfect. No, Edgar. No.
Perhaps we should make camp for the night?
No, Edgar. No hot dog horror for Sim. Hot dog horror makes Sim sad. Alright, I think I better do some more spiral stairs right here. I like spiral stairs, so I think I'm going to try to get some more right here. Get these grass planks out of here for now. Alright, let's see. Where would it come out if I wanted it like... So if I put it like... Excuse me. Build, please. Why are you not... Okay, what would you look like? That is actually not too shabby. I don't hate it, so we're gonna go with it. I don't hate that, which is an impressive way for me to look at something. Okay, one more crude. This is going to end up being like a lot of crude rope throughout the next couple days. These spiral staircases really just fix everything, though. Oh, Weasel, what's going on? Good to see you. Dragon Knight. Mild, bow, or medium. This is my first map ever, which is why I build this giant base on it. So this is mild, but I have playthroughs on the map of me playing on medium and woe. So I can do any of them. This is just my first map ever, which is why it's like this. Tara says that the spiral stairs feel so much more space-saving than the old flights of stairs we used to have to do. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Couple more. Yeah, because, I mean, and also, it just looks cleaner. That all around just looks way cleaner, in my opinion. That's just like, yep, okay, that's just our spiral stairs. That's nice. And, like, it just looks like it just fits. And then this just fits perfectly. Perfectly. Where are you? I need my railings. Oh, no, wrong railing. This one. The fence. There's a difference between fences and railings there, Sim. There we go. In Grounded, it would be cool if you could make random human items and make armor out of it, like paper and paper clips and plastic. I think that that'd be cool, but I want to know how you, if you were the size of an ant, would bend a paper clip. Ladders, yeah, ladders would be cool. So would fireman poles. If I ever get to sit down and chit chat with the developers, that's definitely going to be something that I'm going to ask them for, is fireman poles and ladders. That's asking a lot. Like a fireman pole, I don't think would be that hard, but a ladder would be a lot more difficult, in my opinion, because you have to actually get like a whole animation sequence set up in order to do that. Are bombs going to be more effective? I think they changed their area of effectiveness to increase it, so I think so. I swear that I put up water catchers out here. I swear that I did that. Where are my water catchers? Huh. Maybe they're out here? I mean, this is where I wanted a lot of them. But strange that they're not out here. It's like they just went poof. Poof. It happens. No biggie. I don't like that one. It'd be cool if you could go in the house. I can go in the house. But there's nothing in it. Like, I can phase through the wall. In fact, if you get up on the porch and you get up high enough, you can walk straight through the wall. And then you fall into impending doom and fall forever. Pragmatic, how's it going? By the time you got around to playing 6.0 with friends, 7.0 was already out. Well, at least both of them came out for you, right? Okay, what did I needed more sprigs, and I needed more crude rope. That's what we were after. Okay. So we're just gonna grab a bunch of plant fiber here. And then I'm gonna go over to the sprig zone and grab a bunch of sprigs. Tyler, I agree. I agree. Half fulls be great. Vertical and horizontal planks, you have 2 spaces you need fixed. I could see that being something that could get added easily. Just adjust out the wall a little bit. When I say easy, you guys have to remember that I'm looking at it as like just adjusting a sprite or adjusting that, but then there's collision that you have to bring into the game. There is item resource and memory storage and stuff. So when I say easy, it doesn't mean like they could do it in 5 seconds. I mean, nothing with programming and game development is actually easy per se. But I could see them doing it. Let's just say that. I need your carcass. Thank you. You're about to relax, but then the server popped up, so you just had to make sure that nothing was on fire. I can appreciate that. Checking your save. I always, whenever I log in, I'm always like, ooh, what did I lose in my base this time? You know, did I lose something? Did I actually lose the whole base this time? You know, that's a worry of mine all the time, is if I lose the entire base. Granted, if I did, I would just invite a bunch of friends out and we just start over and kick the crap out of Grounded again and rebuild Sim Castle all over again. But Leonardo, they did officially release it, yes. You want to see a crossbow and a crossbow turret? A crossbow is coming to the game, that's for sure. Crossbow turret, I haven't heard anything about that, but a crossbow is coming to the game. That I know. The crow crossbow is coming to the game. It is right down here. Right here. It's taken out, so it looks like a chair right now. See, no matter what I click on, it's going to look like that. But it is coming to the game. The crow crossbow is going to end up coming to the game soon-ish. It's in the development items, so soonish. Arvin, you said that I'm the best. No, you're the best. If you want to tell your friends about me, I appreciate it. I'm never going to say no to more friends coming and hanging out with us. And I do my absolute best to say hi to everybody every time they come into the stream at least once. So even if there was 8,000 people watching, I'd still try to say hi to every single one of them. Spitfire, have fun. That's what's most important. And have a great night. Well, thank you. You as well. Karate Mouse, you're out. All right. Have a great one. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. Do appreciate it. Hope to see you around soon again. Are there going to be more insects? Crickets, roly-polies, leeches, and pond striders, as far as I'm aware at the moment. And black ants now. But could be even more than that in the future. Okay, I want this to be thistle needles. Where is Pointy? Not to brag, but your house is small but pretty. Oh, I mean, brag if you want to. On my Discord, I invite people all the time to show me what their bases look like. I always ask people to join the Discord so I can see people's bases. I love people's creativity in this game. It's just impressive to me what people can think of and build. Dom, you're downloading Grounded? Great. That is a great idea. And something you should definitely do because Grounded is awesome. I try to play it, you know, at least... Well, I try to put videos out on the channel for Grounded at least... Oopsie. 3 to 4 times a week. And then playing the game wise, I try to play it at least once a day. Just because I enjoy it so much. Oh, those are going to be backwards. That looks good. Those do not. Those look good. Those do not. Yep. Just like Whoop said, to report any bugs, you can email support@obsidian.net. That is correct. And I would suggest you all do that. Because if you guys do notice bugs, look, the developers of this game, they're a small team. That doesn't mean they can't fix stuff wicked quick, but they're a small team, so they're not going to be able to catch all of them, especially when they're busy trying to develop more and more and more for all of us. So if you guys do find bugs, report them. Trust me. It's going to make your gameplay better. It's going to make the community's gameplay better. All around, just everybody's going to be happier. So report up them bugs if you find them. You can also go to their Trello and check to see if the bug that you're finding has already been reported. There is a new update. Yes, the new update brought in a ton of bug fixes. No pun intended. And I guess some pun intended. And then mostly a lot of base building stuff. So 7.0 was all about these bracketing scaffolds. They added these grass half floors. These stem floors would look absolutely fantastic. Triangle stem floors. And then these acorn spiral stairs. And then inside of decor, they added railings for the stairs that you can build. And then they also added the head mounts for the 3 new bugs from 6.0 and the Firefly hanging lantern. Underground homes. I could see that being very interesting. The new Ant Lab is not open yet, no, and you get the items from Burgle when you unlock sturdy bases and multi-story bases. So the 2 Burgle chips that you need are none, actually. You pick up everything that you need right next to Burgle. So you'll be able to get these items no problem at all. Do you think we'll ever be able to live inside lab bases? I mean, technically you can. There's nothing telling you can't live inside one of the lab bases. But what I will say is that you probably don't want to do that because it's not your stuff. And I don't know about... I mean, I haven't ever had the Teas respawn, but it's possible. Should you play multi-story with or multiplayer with your brother? I would suggest having a multiplayer map that's yours and playing multiplayer with your brother. Playing grounded multiplayer is actually a ton of fun, and I definitely do recommend it. Because I love playing multiplayer with my friends, with my members, with really anybody who wants to play as long as I have the time available. I definitely just like playing grounded. You want pets? Well, they've talked about making it so you can, here, hang that up. They talked about making it so you can, tame aphids in the future. You want to see like a glow armor in the game? Well, I suppose if you cover yourself in bioluminescent goop, that could be a thing. How long does it take enemies to regen health now? I haven't really tested that yet. You are still huge, you know that? You are still huge and still just as annoying as day one. Coming in making a ruckus. Will I ever change my mind about Pete being my favorite? No, because Pete reminds me of when I was a kid. A ladybug shield would be pretty cool. It'd be like a tower shield, though. There is an item that's in development called Ladybug Wing that they technically could use for it. There's a snail shell. Snail's possible one day. I would say that is possible. I've never asked anybody about it. If the snail shell is anything more than just something that's just in the backyard as aesthetic, that they just wanted to put something in the backyard to be a reference point for you. Oh, I was going to say, what is wanting to attack me? Where should you build a base in grounded? I made a video that shows a couple really good spots to build a base. Where I'm building one, this is going to sound really hypocritical, but I wouldn't suggest building where I built because if they update that part of the game, I have the possibility of losing my entire save. I'm going to take these aphids. I need that aphid meat. I got to make me some aphid jerky. I have the possibility to lose my entire castle. But what I've noticed is if you build right over here where I had built before, where my original base is, not that, that's my extension. LOL, my extension. Right there on top of those logs. That's a pretty good spot. That's a fairly good spot. Mr. Nat, please don't boot me. Can we see a firefly armor like metallic armor in the game? It has a fire attack. Well, the firefly that I could see a firefly armor more than just a firefly headlamp because there actually is firefly armor in the game. It is right here, the firefly headlamp. It uses iridescent scales, bioluminescent goop, and a berry leather. Although for the bioluminescence or the iridescent scales, that's not what the helmet looks like. I'm just saying, putting that out there. But that is the armor that's in the game. As for like a fire effect, I will say that I don't think that a fire effect is really going to be a thing because a firefly isn't really on fire. So I don't think a fire effect is going to be added to the game anytime soon. I could be completely wrong. They could change it up and put a whole new thing in, you know, next week. And then, you know, then all of a sudden we have fire. Let me get my berry leather, please. That is so awesome that we can do that now. Yeah, the bombardier beetle will be a lot closer to fire. You're correct. You know, it's weird. We don't have a bombardier armor. I'd like to wear bombardier armor. I think that'd be cool. If they made it like an aviator hat and stuff like that, I think that'd be kind of neat. But the mite hat's already kind of like that. Any nectar over here? Nope. Any nectar over here? In case you're wondering, this was a huge pain in the butt to build. Nope. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck in the flower sim. Don't get stuck in the flower sim. Don't get stuck in the flower sim. Uh-oh. 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 You want some bombardier bombs? That'd be cool.
That should keep me safe.
Whoopsie. Sam, that's actually a really good idea. I haven't even thought of that before, but it's possible. No word on anything like that yet, but taking a Tase T arm, I don't see why you couldn't turn that into a stun weapon. Cook it up, Hooks, you are correct. The gravity does work. All my members have a little rip emoji that they can use. There is a lot of ladybugs. How you doing? I have decided that after watching the developers' streams that if I join their game, they're all getting armor and weapon overhauls when I get there. What are y'all fight? Y'all are fighting an ant. Leave the ant alone. Leave the ant alone. Leave Anthony alone. Leave the ants alone. Whoop. What's up, bro? Ouch. Thought I said leave him alone. Is Lady Sim coming on stream? I don't think she's coming on stream today. She might already be laying down, or she might be feeding Baby Sim. But she's been on stream before. She did come and say hi to everybody. She joined the stream before, which was super cool of her. If you could burrow like the ants, or the larva, I don't know how I'd feel about that. That would kind of, I feel like that would kind of creep me out a little bit, to be honest. Can you kill the koi fish in the game? Nope. Koi fish and crow are both invincible. But Lady Sim is in chat. She's in chat all the time. She likes to hang out. If she's here, she'll say hi from time to time. She watches more often than you guys know. Oh, I could build railings around this whole thing now. I didn't have that availability before. I'll have to go through and do that. There's so much work to do. Sam Sib, yes it is. It is definitely live now. 7.0 is live for all players to join. Kind of amazed earthworms aren't in the game. Well, earthworms would be so far underground. When would you really see them? You needed some jumping spiders wearing water droplets as hats? Yes. Yes. Ender King, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You know, sometimes I forget the amount of work that's gone into building this base. It's quite impressive, actually, everything that's gone into it. Will you be able to ride the bees? I'm not really sure. A lot of people have, like, asked for it, but I haven't seen anything on it yet. It's like, it's not in the roadmap, so I'm not really sure. You're not at your dad's for once while I'm streaming, so you can play grounded while watching the stream? Cool. It's fun being able to hang out with you guys and play the game at the same time. So you guys being able to hang out with me and play the game at the same time. I mean, it's kind of like a trade-off, I guess? No, trade-off's not the right word. What will the right word be? I don't even know. Bomb arrows should be a thing. Bomb arrows should be a thing. Bombardier blade. A blade covered in bombardier acid causes poison effect when it's stuck in an enemy. When you throw a weapon and stays in the enemy. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think that'd be neat. You can't wait to get you can't wait to get home and play the update tonight? Oh, I know. I've been very lucky that I'm able to get into all the test servers and stuff and normally don't have any problems, knock on wood, that I don't have any problems whenever I am trying to join test servers. But believe you me, I'm still excited when it comes out fully. There's always something that's like, ooh, I could get in and I could try it out. And I always want to try that. So I always want to try the new stuff in this game. This game's like an addiction for me. Bombardier acid isn't venomous though. It's just super hot and they let it out from their glands. It cools quick. That's gross. Stop hitting things, Pete. Well, I've also heard of this thing called a whip scorpion, and whip scorpions technically they have a venom, but their venom is like, it's like almost like vinegar instead of being an actual venom. When I play Subnautica, don't go to the back of the ship. There's a Reaper Leviathan that could one-shot me. Really? Well, I wasn't planning on going over there anytime soon. That thing's... you guys were telling me in the comments that that's a bad place to go. That that's what we call a bad move. So I'm trying to avoid that if possible. Trying to avoid bad moves. Have you seen footage on what bombardier acid does to other bugs? No. Is it something I should watch? Did I see? Oh yeah. Yep. In fact, I almost got myself eaten by one, but then I bested it. I killed it with my knife. I'm just kidding. It like decided to go into a wall. You're addicted to this game, you try to play every day? I agree with that statement. I try to play every day as well. Try to. But at the same time, I try to get other games loaded to the channel for you guys as well. That way nobody gets tired of watching Grounded and stuff like that, so... Yeah, I've been, but with Grounded, I mean, I think I've been doing a fairly good job of avoiding spoilers. And the community's done a great job with not spoiling anything for me as well. So, I'm really happy about that. And then here I come, you know, spoiling everything for Grounded for everybody constantly. But why else would you come to Sim's channel? Your favorite bug meat cooked in bug juice? Oh god. Yes. I do play Grounded at really weird times. I record at really weird times. I'm a full-time dad, full-time husband, and work a full-time job outside of YouTube. And... it gets to be a little hectic trying to keep up with all the streams and videos and stuff like that. Haley, how's it going? Pollen spawn rates are not fixed yet, no. So what ends up happening is I end up having to record all my videos and stuff at really weird times. That is 2 bombardier beetles. And I am an ant gear. That's nice. when grounded as a sit feature, world peace will be achieved. This is correct. When I can finally sit my little tiny Pete booty down in a chair, I will be so happy. Look at, I even have a chair up on a pedestal waiting for me. Right there. Right there. I'm waiting for it. Now I can move it, which is cool. Right? So if I didn't like exactly where it's placed, like I don't, I can just move it a little bit. This one too. How come we can't eat the blueberries yet? One of the few things in the game that actually is real food and we can't eat them. I don't know. They talked about wanting to add more food pieces in coming updates, like being able to eat different types of berries. Apparently they were thinking about making it so you can eat dandelion, because dandelions are technically completely edible. So they made it sound like that we might be able to do that.
I think it's bedtime.
You don't think they're blueberries? Well, what kind of berries do you think they are? You think they're hedge berries? We just want a bombardier weapon. That'd be pretty cool. Bombardier weapon would be neat. I'm down for that. You can eat anything. You saw an internet article about a guy eating a whole airplane? Jeez. Yeah, Cashmere, yeah, watch out for the watch out for the bees, they jump out at you. Also, the Beehive has been updated. I'm actually gonna zip over there to show you guys what it looks like. I love the new look of the Beehive, and I think it's only gonna get better. Like, it's just a placeholder right now, but I mean the texture on it just keeps getting better and better and better. Just like these spiral stairs. Every time you go up them, they just keep getting better and better. It's in the berry leather description that they're poisonous. Is it? Textile crafted from a dried berry skin. Smells sweet, but looks like it's ready to take a beating. Maybe it's under the resource. Berry piece. Let's see. Berry chunk. A plump slice of hedgeberry. Its skin is smooth and strong and luxurious. Where does it say that it's poisonous?
This is moderately terrifying!
Web Trap don't think that they're going to add, but I do know that they're planning on add. Well, I can at least spawn in inside of dev code using. I can't say for sure they're going to add anything, right? But going through what they have inside of like admin commands and stuff like that, I could spawn in rock traps, I could spawn in sticky traps, I can spawn in slick traps, stuff like that. So I can assume that something like that's going to come to the game. 8.0, only thing I wanted, be able to sit in my chair. Completely happy. Only thing I need in the update. Just let me sit in my chair. Andrew, I haven't checked yet. To be honest, you can't get into it when you're in the public test server, so I haven't checked. And it's very possible that they removed it. So I'll have to, they removed the code, so I'd have to find a way back in again. Normally, once I find my way in, I'm only in for until the next public test server comes out. And once the public test server comes out, they patch out that code so I can't get back in. So I'll have to look. Do you know when they're going to open the infected base? Which one? The Black Anthill base or the Haze base? Hunter, we'll talk to you later. Tarst, I believe you. Maverick, talk to you later. Haze base? Whenever they do their next big story push, I believe they're going to open up the Haze base. And they were talking that 8.0 could be, or 0.8.0, that they could be a little bit more, more meat on the bone when it comes to the story of the game. Without me, you wouldn't be good at grounded. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Without you guys, I'd be bored all the time. Being a YouTuber is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too. You think I have to read the berry chunk in my inventory? Okay. I'll look at it. As far as I'm aware, descriptions don't change when they're in your inventory compared to when they're in that menu. But I'll look. Mosquitoes. Yep, that looks just as cool as ever. Look at that thing. And the bees really do hover around it. I mean, they even go inside the little opening of it up there. Like, you'll see them from time to time go inside the little opening. Once you go in there, there's nothing in there yet, but... Jinx, it is out right now, yes. You could get into 7.0 right now on any of the consoles, yes. It does look much better, doesn't it? That's what I thought when I first saw it. I'm like, wow, that is leaps and bounds better than what it was before. So, I mean, it went from like this blocky structure to that without a texture to now it's painted very nicely, textured right. It all around just looks really good. The hive seems so small compared to the size of the bees. That I agree with, though. I don't think that the hive's big enough, especially for the sheer quantity of bees in the backyard. Leonardo, I'm with you. I want more cutscenes as well. Have you seen the video where someone built an indestructible cage out of basketball hoops on the picnic table to kill bees? I have not seen that yet. That sounds like an interesting video, though. Did they fix the inside yet? Nope, nothing. Well, at least I haven't gone in there since they released it today. So it's possible that they changed it from when it was in the public test server to now. I doubt it. Because they tend, when they release the public test server, they don't normally add things to the game when they go from PTS to full release, or to live build. Just because normally they save that for a lot of bug fixing. They tend to spend their time doing bug fixing instead of adding new features in. So I doubt it, but it's possible. That is correct, Rob. I want their delicious flower puke. I do need more. I want to be able to eat honey in the game. Lots and lots and lots of it. Like, I would literally set up something to capture honey. Maybe I might even set up something to bounce honey with angled bounced webs across the entire base, so that way it's constantly kept in an area near my castle. And that would be a heck of a thing to do. Mr. Mosquito, you need to learn... I don't want any of your Girl Scout cookies. No, spank you. Requires busting tool. Oh, God. I'm stuck in webs and stuff. I'm getting attacked by... Oh, God, I'm getting attacked by orb weavers. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. Okay. Break it apart. Oh, I need the level 2 hammer to break apart my sandwich cookie. Well, diddly darn it. Emergency Bump, we'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out, though. Also, I don't know why, but I recorded an episode of myself playing Zelda for the channel, and the channel's just being a punk about me allowing myself to actually get the game uploaded to the channel. It's just like failing every time it tries to upload the video. So it's coming. I promised it, and it's coming. It's just being a pain in the butt. So I'm really hoping I don't have to redo the recording. You can't use the mint mallet as a breaking weapon anymore. It's not a smashing tool. So, like they said, there's a difference between tools and weapons in the game, and the mint mace is not the mint mallet, but the mint mace is a weapon where the hammers are tools, so it's different. Love that sandwich cookie. It reminds you of Legends of the Hidden Temple. Isn't that like game, like that play show game for that kids were in or something like that? For some reason I remember that. Your food hasn't been spawning in the last spot for some reason. You used to have, but to try to update, it's been fixed. Yeah, try it in the new update. See if it's been fixed in the new update. If not, I'd submit a bug report. Yeah, see, I knew I was right. Yeah, I used to play at Nickelodeon. That's right. We're going back over to work on the base a little bit more. But we are going to take some items with us when we go. Because I can. Now, at least. Because I'll just go throw them on my zip line and on they'll go. Does candy corn still spawn? I haven't seen it spawn in a long time. If you got a friend that might want to play with me, their name is Finpire. I've reached out to Finpire before and told him if he ever wanted to play, I'd be more than willing to. I will divulge all of the secrets to him that have to do with Grounded. I've asked. I didn't get a response from him when I reached out, but maybe next time. But yeah, I just love to. There's a couple people I would love to. Lots of people who play Grounded. I'd love to go through and do videos and stuff with them, but they didn't reach back out. But I think it'd be really cool. And I'm not only cool for me, but cool for the community as well. Being able to see me collaborate with other creators. Be neat. I've also reached out to Jade. Mike Lowry, and Rue are trying to get time together, but all of us are very busy, and I might crush my glasses. And none of us are, like, available at the same time. So, it's always, like, that's always just a pain in the butt whenever the three of us are trying to get together, is we're never available at the same time. But I like to, like, make myself available for others, as long as it doesn't interfere with work. Be super fun if like me, Rodar, and Mike were all playing together. Oh yeah. I've got some pretty cool ideas of all of us joining together. Like we were talking about doing like a WoW world and seeing how far we can get in a short amount of time. Cause like you're talking like 3 of the most pro Grounded players on YouTube all joining together, joining forces to play at the same time. That would be quite the intense battle, that's for sure. You have 2 mini bases you enter from the top. A trapdoor would be a good idea. A trapdoor would be a good idea. I should play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Right now I'm playing through... the problem is when I play Zelda, I used to play like the original Zeldas. Like, hold on a second. Let me show you something. Give me a sec. Don't do that. Like when I say I used to play Zelda, I mean I play like original Zelda, right? And this is the Zelda that I liked playing. That's why when I finally got to play Link's Awakening, and it was that top-down again, puzzles, not RPG, that was tons of fun. Oh, moves, I'm sure that you'd be able to last more than... Whoops. I'm sure you could last more than 4 minutes. it's time to drink beer and play Grounded. That sounds like a great time. You have a confession. The only Zelda you've ever beaten is Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on N64. Oh, Edgar. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. Waiting for Reach back out. So right now, that's kind of on hold until further notice. I'm assuming I'll get bounced back probably within the next month. I'll probably have an idea. But I'm not holding my breath for it. I'm not, you know, I don't want to get you guys too hyped up about it anytime soon. I'm very excited, but the possibility's there. But I have to wait and see what they say. I'm just cleaning up my base right now because it's a big old mess. Liked all of them except 2. You couldn't get down with the side-scrolling Zelda game. Original is still the best though. Yeah. I actually have 2 of these. I have this one, and then I have one that's not in a case. This one's like my pristine copy that's like, you know, sits on the shelf and collector's edition, you know, stuff like that. Leonardo, we'll talk to you later. But the rest of them, or the other ones, just the game itself. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to lay down... Let's lay down some blueprints. Let's think about what we want to do today. So let's lay down some blueprints. Okay, first off, these... I don't remember why I even built these like this. That is yucky. We do not like that. No. Okay, let's get some flooring. In fact, you know what I might do? I'm going to replace these at some point because what I want to do is I want to use this new stem flooring up here. Now, this is going to require just an absolute crap ton of stems, but I'm okay with that. That's how you know you just got to get your grind on and get some new stuff. So... we're just going to call that space there a room. And then this is actually the roof to the castle. So let's get that finished up here. We're going to get that all the way over. That's going to come off this way. And I think that's good because this stem wall is going to go up. I need some stem walls with windows, though. Put up a couple of those, and then a couple more of these. So I figure, seeing how this update's pretty much all about building, it makes sense that I spend some time building today. You're 39, you had the original when it came out, but you lost it over the years. Yeah. I've lost more games than I'd like to think about. Like, for instance, like this shows you how much I enjoy certain games. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played the game Summoner 2 for the PlayStation 2, but I've bought that game 3 times. All because all I'm trying to do is be able to have a copy of it to keep. That's it. Maybe why don't I just build this guy really quick? Because if I build that up, then I'll be able to get these other pieces. And in fact, I think I need to remove these as well. Because I think this is where the angle to Sim Castle's roof is supposed to go. Let me see. And then we go here, grab the angle roof. Is that correct? That is correct. I was correct. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Something, something, dark side. Okay, then I think how I was gonna do this is like this. Whoops. Ow. Wow, that didn't feel good. I just fell all the way through Sim Castle. Like literally all the way down. That's oodles and doodles of fun. Conker's Bad Fur Day from 64? Yes. When you scan that Cyclops piece, that is actually a vehicle in Subnautica. That's what somebody was saying. They said, you guys are really awesome with your guys' hints and stuff and tips. You guys were saying that there is the Cyclops and I can build it. And then, which I have no idea what it looks like, but I can build it. And then there is the prawn suit and I can build that as well. But we'll talk more about grounded when it's grounded time. Or we'll talk about grounded now while it's grounded time, and we'll talk about Subnautica when it's Subnautica time. That's what I was trying to say. Dark Truly, we'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Do appreciate it. All right, you go, and you go. Oops. Thought I know that was going to be there. All right, we're jumping for it. Oops. Dang it, I broke the wrong thing. Because I had my finger on the wrong button. There we go. How do you use weed stems on Ziplines on Xbox? You literally just walk up to them and drop them. It's super duper easy. You just literally just walk up and drop the item. You don't put it on it. You don't have to equip it to it or anything like that. You just walk up and just drop the item onto the zipline and it'll zip right on down. This is going to look awesome when I'm done. Just saying. Putting it out there. This is going to look sweet. As long as it don't fall to my death. Building that up there is going to be the pain in the butt. I think once I get all this up here put in. God, this is going to look cool when it's all done. I'm so excited for Sim Castle to be like more complete. At least the main room, right? This main room we've been working on for so long. What do I think Grounded should add to the game to improve it? The ability to sit in my chair. All jokes aside, more explorable area. Because the one thing I'm finding myself wanting more and more and more while I'm playing is that I've seen everything back here, right? That's why I get so excited when there's a new update or something like that. I mean, literally, it's not sad, but it is a little bit that I got excited because they added dandelions to the area right over here. They put some flowers over here, and that got me excited because they changed something. See? Dandelions. And that's just messed up that that's going to get me so excited. Because, I mean, when you've played a game as long as I have, I mean, you guys see that this save here that I'm playing right now has, what, 153 days in it. But this is just one of my saves, right? And there's times that I'll come in and I'll work something for a video and record and then not save the game and log out. So it's just, I don't know, like I said, I just want for more, I guess. Which is understandable. I mean, when you play the game as much as I have, it makes sense. Can that go there? That cannot go there. Creepy. Alright. Good, 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 good. I don't remember if I can fall through that. I think I can. Maybe adding the house as an explorable place? No. No, I like, when I'm talking I want more explorable, I would want like this area over here that has the sandbox. I want that to be completed. I want that to become a thing. I want this area that's up here to become explorable and for there to be something up there. That's what I want. I'm not asking for them to, you know, go through and build an entire house. You know, that's a lot. Well, technically all of it's a lot. So what are you saying, Sim? I don't know. I just want the grounded feel to stay as the grounded feel. Kind of Mac, what's going on? Welcome. Tyler, we'll talk to you later. Front yard access? Finish the backyard first. Front yard can be something that gets added after the game fully releases to 1.0. Excuse me while I'm getting organized here. Trying to get rid of some stuff that I don't need, keep a bunch of stuff that I do. I forgot to get all my sprigs, son of a nutcracker. Small thing you'd want to be able to put the triangle floor pieces together on the long side. Agreed, but at the same time, if you wanted to do that, wouldn't you just put the one normal piece together? But if I had to choose something to get out of the game, it's either that or like another variant of fighting something again. Like, I liked the difficulty of fighting the flying bugs, but at the end of the day, they were, you know, they're all kind of the same to fight, right? Yeah, they have one or two different moves. I want to fight something like a cricket. That's what I want to fight. Or I want to fight something that requires you to carry healing items on you. Like a wolf spider, yeah, but what I'm talking is like something that it's a longer battle. Like when you're fighting it, it takes time to beat this thing down, no matter what you have. Ignat, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. All right, we should have all of these sprigs right up over here. Right? I thought I was going to the right spot. I think I am. I'm still going to the right spot. Yeah. Scars, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I try my best to put out as many as I can for you guys, so everybody gets, you know, more grounded stuff. Like I said, I try to put stuff out at least 3 or 4 times a week for grounded. I try not to put out too many videos, like on the channel only grounded, because I want people to be able to come to the channel and enjoy other things than just grounded. And also, you know, diversify my audience and stuff like that. But because let's face it, grounded does way better on my channel than any other game, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I just want I want people to be able to watch other things on the channel, so that's why I only do X amount for grounded a week. Cody, I agree. Brig, what's going on? Good to see you. I mean, literally, like, I've always had ideas for, like, exploring everybody else's bases. I recorded 2 of those videos, and they corrupted when my computer crashed, so I lost that footage. I've wanted to do more speed builds because I've had some really cool building ideas. I've wanted to do just, like, in-depth story explaining, trying to record where all the scabbies are again, because some of their locations have changed. things that I want added to the game, most often comments or questions about the game that I get. Like, there's so many things that I've wanted to record that it's just running out of time to do. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Get some rest, my dude. What do I think is going to be my next big project after the castle? I want to build something on top of the pagoda, and then I want... Actually, I know exactly what's going to be the next big build. Oh, God, that scared me. It is on the rocks over on the path to the... whatchamajiggy, the shed. There's a base template that I have over there that I want to work on. I want to get something built up over there. I was thinking some kind of like Viking longhouse or something up over there.
Tiny Pete's ready for some tiny rest.
Did I get my save game server to work after the live update? Yes, I did. I played this save in the test server, and I'm playing it right now in the live update. TL5, hello. So with where the crow sits over here on the pagoda, that's a bad spot to look. So where the crow sits on the pagoda, right? He sits back over here. I want to build right up over here. Like, I want to build like a small base that you'd use my zip lines to get over to. So... I hate playing in first person mode in this game now. I play so much in third person now that first person almost makes me feel like disconnected from the game.
Better than starving, I think.
Okay, what in the world did I need for you guys again? Crude rope, weed stems, quartzite, and web fiber. Well, you can have that. And I think I have the stuff to make a whole... Actually, I'm already making a whole bunch of crude rope. Quartzite. Quartzite could be a little bit more of a trick. I think I have some in here. I have some. Some quartzite there. I have the weed stems. I can make the crude rope. Why when you try to move a chest does it disappear? Yours disappears, mine doesn't disappear. And neither did the items inside of it. The items inside of it don't disappear either. So that's a little strange. I haven't had that problem. See, look. See? So if you're having that bug, I would suggest taking a small snapshot of it or a small video of it and submitting it to developers for them to look at. Because they're definitely going to want to see that if they're having that kind of problem. They used to play FP back then a lot. FP? Question mark? How much longer do I have to stream? Probably about a half an hour or so. Normally I try to go for about 2 hours whenever I'm playing Grounded, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll go for longer, sometimes I'll go for shorter. I have so many sprigs in my inventory, I forgot to get rid of those. What attracted me to play Grounded more and more? Oh, did I used to play as first person? I'm sorry. Little slow. Been awake since 6 a.m. and it's almost 10 p.m. for me, so my brain's a little slow. I used to play first person when I first started playing, yes. But as soon as I found out the ease of playing in third person, I started just playing in third person all the time. How do you get those new curved stairs? You unlock them from the multi-story bases Burgle chip from Burgle. You get that one from the Grasslands Burgle chip that's right next to them when you pick them up. But what attracted me to play Grounded? Well, to be honest, so here's the kicker. I owe a lot to me playing Grounded to a lot to the community, right? And my mod's giving me a push, I should say as well. I was sitting there going, I don't know what I want to play on the channel. Nothing's really working. I had like a dark spot when in my YouTubing career on whether or not I was going to continue, because nothing was taking off. All of my videos were getting like 15 views, and I was like, well, is it even worth keeping going? I'm taking a lot of time away from my family. You know, should I keep going down this path and trying to become a YouTuber, right? And Grounded came out, and I recorded my first stream of it, and then I ended up getting in a stream with Raptor. And through that live stream with Raptor, I ended up getting into the Haze base. I was one of the first people on the Grounded community to ever get into the Haze base without using the console commands to get in there. Like, literally, I just like glitched myself in from using a bed and getting out of the bed and glitched myself into the wall. That's how I got in there. And my mods gave me the push to make more videos of me trying to do stuff. And then I was able to find out how to access the console. And then when I was able to access the console, then I got into the development world. And then I fell in love with the game because I saw what was coming and I saw what the game was going to be. So, how do you get caution tape? That caution tape's just stuck there because the game's in development. So that's kind of what pushed me to play the game more and more and more. And as I fell in love with the game and played it more, I mean, I got addicted to it to the point where I play it all the time now. And the channel boomed because of it. So now I play it as often as I can for everybody on the channel. Do I think you're going to add a dog to the game? I know they have a dog skeleton in the game. Do you know if more stuff is going to be added to the pond because it feels pretty empty right now? Pond striders and leeches were the only other two things I think that could get added to the pond. There's some bases that I need to unlock, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Could be an 8.0. I just don't know for sure, to be honest. And I need all of this plant fiber. I don't feel the spiders anymore, even on WoW mode. I'll tell you, if I run into a wolf spider on WoW mode, I pretty much know I'm dead. But I don't fear the spiders anymore because I know how to deal with them. I've practiced my perfect blocking over and over and over and over with a lot of the bugs in this game. So now it's come to the point where it's like, okay, well, I gotta, you know, fighting something, I have to perfect block. You disagree? You think it's a cat skeleton? Well, to each your own. I don't know what makes me think that it's a skeleton of a dog, but that's just what I think it is. But Edgar, you are my resident skeleton specialist, so... the gas mask does work against the pollen attack, yes. Well, it's hard to say because the pollen attack slows you down. It doesn't hurt you anymore, so... Where are the best spots underwater for bones? In the deep part of the cave on the pathway that you go from right by the T-Rex to where the broken parts of the base are. That's the best place for bones. Seasonal weather, I'm not sure about. Weather phenomena in the game, they have put in the tracker that it's coming, but seasonal weather, I don't know about that. You thought it was a bird that caved next to the rake? I don't think it's a bird because bird bones aren't that thick. You think it's a mole? It could be a mole. Alright, what was I working on? That's right, I remember. These. Trying to get more, trying to get my water area put back up over here. I don't remember why I built this down here. I do not remember what I wanted to turn this room into. Absolutely clueless. No idea. No new scabbies in the update yet. No, friendly voice. Nope. What's my favorite weapon in Grounded? I have 3 of them that are equally beloved to me now. And that is the Mint Mace, which will always hold my #1 spot so far. Nothing has adjusted that quite yet. I think that there's one thing that can overtake it, but that has to be fully developed and added to the game. The Bone Trident, because I like the distance that it can swing and the amount of damage it does with the stun. Excuse me. And then the Mosquito Rapier. I am a very close quarters combat kind of guy in this game. I don't do the running away thing in the game very often, so that's why those are my 3 favorite. They're kind of equally tied at the moment. You forgot to mention the Seamoth has a storage compartment on it. I mean, I saw where I got to put a battery in it, but what's my favorite base location? On top of the stumps on the right side of the tree over there. How am I able to access the dev world? It's a console command that lets me in there. Could be a lizard skeleton. Could be. Can I find a wolf spider and fight it? There's not very many in my world, but if I run into one, I'll fight it. It could have multiple storage compartments. Neat. Did they add thorns to the rose bushes yet? No. They have not added those to the rose bushes yet. That is still broken. Is the thing under the straw collecting the punch? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's making it so it doesn't become bubbles on the ground. It collects it in that collector. That way I can just run up and drink it. Do I think they're gonna add small animals like reptiles or mammals? Most likely not, because what you have to remember is with how small we are, even something like a gecko is going to be massive to our player. We are the size of an ant. Okay, so I mean, you got to think about ant, gecko, ant, gecko. So it would literally be like fighting a dragon. A squirrel would be the same size as the crow. It would just be absolutely massive. If you guys have ever seen my screenshot of me trying to swim next to the koi fish is like the size of a whale. I've made this reference before, and I always like to go back to it. That fighting, trying to fight the koi fish would be like trying to kill a bus with a toothpick. It just isn't going to happen. It's just going to be too difficult to do. I don't remember why I built this like this. I remember why I built this thing in the beginning, but I don't remember why I built this like this. Because this foundation does not line up with that at all. And I'm very tempted to destroy this whole thing. I'm also very tempted to destroy this whole thing. Maybe one day. What's my thought on the new Thistle collecting method? Well, I like it because now thistles don't seem as broken. Before, thistles seemed really broken. The fact that you could just sit there, like, somebody made a comment that they gathered 400, which is great. You should definitely do that. And I'm not saying that was a bad idea, but it did seem a little broken in the fact that you could do that, where now you actually have to get up there and pull them off, which is cool. It adds a little bit more immersiveness to the game. I think it'd be really cool if the thistle plant made it so you could climb it, because like you could climb up the leaves, yeah, but I mean, This is a little bit of a pain in the butt to get all the way up here to get each one of the thistle thorns or the thistle needles. But you could do it. Nothing saying you can't do it. Yay! Yay! I have become king of the thistle. How do you feel about potential mounts in the game? I think that like riding a bee would be really cool. Riding a bee would be really, really neat, but I don't know how they would add it to the game, because in order to ride it, you'd have to tame it. And how are you going to tame a bee that their mindset has been coerced that it needs to follow a queen's order? So you'd have to get some sort of queen bee gear or queen bee scent or something like that to get it to listen to you. Now, getting down out of here without dying is going to be the new trick. Ow. You stockpiled 2,000 Thistle before the update? Yeah, now you can just make a crap load of arrows. Because arrows are good. See, I could accept something like that, taming the same thing that you do in like Ark. But the problem with that is that a bee is not going to have the same thought pattern like an ant and a bee. They're not going to have the same thought pattern that, say, Triceratops would. Because the bee and the ant are genetically linked to follow a queen's pheromone. So it's really neat, actually. If you ever look into ants and how they work and stuff like that and how they communicate, I mean, it's really cool. But I mean, that's how they're set up. So, and if you take away a queen from a beehive or an ant hill, the hill dies or the hive dies. So it would, that's right, it would be very difficult just to get them to turn away from the hill. All right, Harvey, go get some rest. We'll talk to you later. Can't do this, but you thought about getting around the map with bounce webs by moving. You thought it would be fast, but it's not. Yeah, it also can be really dangerous. Because, for instance, ow. So if you did that every time, sends a virtual pillow. Yeah, I need to go to bed here soon. I'm very You drunkenly posted a TikTok of a video of you sending a Christmas, of you looking at a Christmas Pez dispenser. My voice is in the background? Okay, Edgar, that's fine.
Nice and clean.
Riding around on a wolf spider would be pretty cool. The hive doesn't die. They usually have multiple replacement queens. Okay. The fireflies only come between 18 and 6. So they come out at 18 o'clock and they go about 6 o'clock in the morning. They leave. So you got to go out and you got to find them. And they're going to be on the ground. They're not going to be flying. They're going to be on the ground with their little light up butts. What do I want to come next? If I had to choose one thing that would come next, I think it would be more story. I think that's where I'm at right now. I want more to the story. I want to know what else is coming, because we got all these building items, and I mean, look at the crap I built. I mean, my lord. I mean, I built this big old base thing here, that thing up there, my castle over there, right over there on that rock where all those foundations are. That's where I was talking about the next base part that I'm building. I have a base on top of my baseball, and I have my original base right there that I built when I first started the game, the first base I ever built. So I built so much in this game. I've killed everything in this game. I mean, I have killed thousands of all of the bugs in this game at this point, except for fireflies and bees, maybe 100 of them. But it's it's the story, right? That's why I fell in love with the game, was the story, the lore, the finding out more about the game, seeing, you know, what happened, where's the doctor, everything like that. I mean, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I mean, I think that would probably be my favorite thing that could get added, is just more story. This is gonna hurt. If they give us the ability to mount something but not the ability to sit on furniture, you'll laugh. Same.
A little less squishy now.
That'll just tickle me. Things will change once the other labs open up. True. Once the other labs open up, the game will pretty much, the story, I believe, is going to come to a close, and we're pretty much going to know what happened and how to get big. Queens aren't really royalty. Queens' only purpose is reproduction, and if they stop doing that particular job inadequately, they get executed. Pig bugs are brutal. Well, now I know something new. I don't really know a whole lot about bees. I know that their flower juices are delicious, but that's about all I know. I think that it would be really cool if there was a praying mantis boss that got added to the game. But just remember, ant, praying mantis. Ant, praying mantis. So you're going to be fighting something that's, once again, trying to fight like a giraffe with a dagger. Possible, but difficult. Or an elephant with a dagger. That's better. That's a better way to put it. Difficult, possible, but don't forget that the elephant now has 2 arms that have razor blades on them. What do I think is going to happen to Grounded after the game has an ending? Will it die off? Will I leave the game or keep playing it? I'm going to keep playing it because as I was listening to the developers, once they release the game to 1.0, that's not the end of their development. They have so much more to do once the game fully releases, right? So I'm going to be covering Grounded for a long time, especially if they do DLC and stuff like that. I won't ever leave the game. I'll probably keep playing it on and off all the time. What I will tell you is that I probably won't do as many videos on it, just because if the game dies out completely and nobody's watching the videos, I'm going to keep moving on and trying to do other things for the channel, because I obviously want the channel to be healthy and keep growing. But at the same time, I don't want to forget my roots, forget where I came from, and forget why I am where I am now. Because without Grounded, I wouldn't be as far as I am right now on YouTube, and I am very aware of that. Which update are they adding the black ants to? They haven't announced what one it's going to be yet. They said that they're still working on some of the textures and stuff like that for it, so that hill's not really ready yet. If you were to look, I mean, you could tell by watching when I was running through the development world, it's getting close, but it's not 100% yet. They still had some things that they were working on. I mean, there was literally like notes floating in the air of things that they need to fix, so soon. But I can't tell you which one they're going to be on there. What game am I going to play next? Well, if you watch the channel, I play all sorts of things all the time. I know, like, I do a lot of indie games. I do a lot of, like, indie builder, indie survival games. So that's probably going to be a thing on the channel for a while longer. Other than that, probably Small Lands. Small Lands will be the next thing that I play a lot of. Yeah, see? Sam, there you go. That's how you found the channel, was searching for Grounded tips. I got you. But, you know, I don't want people just to only look at my channel and go, well, that's just the Grounded guy. He's not good for anything else. You know what I mean? I want people to come to my channel and go, I like this creator. I want to hang out and see everything that he does, not just only play Grounded. You know what I mean? And look, no hard feelings if you come here only for Grounded. It's okay. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Would I love it if everybody here went and checked out all my other videos? Yeah, I would. That would be awesome. But I just know in reality that's not going to be the case. You know, people come for a certain game because that's the game that they like, and that's completely okay. Do I know the game called Trove? I've heard of it. I've never played it. Do I plan on playing more Atlas? Yes, I do. When, I'm not sure yet, but I do plan on playing more Atlas. Because Atlas was a lot of fun. Love the channel because you play, like you played the heck out of the game and build big. That's right. You gotta build big. You gotta get a big building. Look at this. I got all this to do. Now, what I will tell you is that there's a very good chance I'm going to spend time off camera building a lot of this. Just because I want to see this progress get made on this base. Because I still have other ideas. I still have to add up the other towers. Because there's a tower that goes in this corner. And there's a tower that I got to finish that goes over here. I don't remember if I laid out the foundations for it yet. I think all I have for it is... Do I even have the fence going out? I do. I have this one fence going out for the next tower. So the next tower goes over here. But I gotta finish that one. And then I gotta put the other tower on it to make it actually look like a castle. And then I gotta put the wall around it. So... I'm gonna hurt if a wipe comes. Yep. But that's okay. That's alright. Because, look, that just gives me more time to be able to play Grounded with all my members. So if you're a member to the channel and y'all want to come play Grounded, if there's a wipe, I'm going to need your help. I'll say that now. That's why a lot of time when people ask me, they're like, hey, Sim, can I come play? It's like, I would love for you to come play. But, you know, with 11,000, almost 12,000 people subscribed to the channel, I have to have a way to... say, okay, well, you know, who is going to come play today? You know, XYZ. Who's coming to play Grounded with us today? And the best way I can do that, especially with 11,000 people on the channel, is through my members. So that's why I've built the membership system the way that I have. You're also wondering if the end of the story will lead to Grounded 2? I haven't heard anything about whether or not they plan on a Grounded 2. I know that they don't plan on any paid DLC, that's for sure. But I haven't heard anything on whether or not that they've planned for Grounded 2. Wes, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, wow, we're going to have a lot of them. Devin, thank you so much. Eddie, thank you so much. Streamlabs is catching up, so we're going to hear that a lot. That is a lot of people subscribing. Streamlabs, good job catching up. Yay, go Streamlabs. Wow. Do you think you can make a video about Trove? Go to my Discord. Here's a link to it if you guys can follow it. And post up over there that you want me to play it. And I'll see if I can work it into the schedule. Okay, let's see here. You. Put you down. All of this looks okay, so I'm just gonna go like that. Have I seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Yes, I have. I have seen that movie. Both of them. Well, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. We haven't heard anything about it, but you'd be curious if they would do a second. You think it'd be cool either way? So do I. I think they should make a prequel of playing as Dr. Wendell. You know, exploring the backyard for the first time, seeing his reaction, stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. That is a lot of building I have to do. Do I like you? I like anybody that comes and hangs out with me on stream, so yeah.
I think it's bedtime.
Yeah, anybody that comes and hangs out with me on stream and stuff, that's people I consider my friends when they do that, because it's like, you know, if you take your time to come and hang out with me, obviously I'm worth your time, so, you know, I'm going to take my time to chit-chat with you guys and be friendly with y'all. Be cool if you could morph into a bug. Oh, now we're getting out there. Have I played more Valheim? Yes and no. I haven't recorded any more Valheim, but I have played Valheim. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to put any more of it out on the channel, because it does not do good on my channel, sadly. It does actually very poorly on the channel. So, ooh, that's a little buggy, isn't it? That looks fine, but this right here, just a little buggy. I can't put that down right there. I'd have to destroy this fence in order to put that up there. Have I heard any news on Smallland? I have heard some news on Smallland. I'm in their Discord, and I've been talking to the developers a little bit more. They're planning on putting out another dev library video, and as soon as they do, I will be doing a review of it. Watch it, obviously, first, because that game I'm really excited about. But watch the dev review, and then make a video on it for all of you guys. Because I want to help spread the word on this game as much as possible, because it does look really, really cool. Is like exploring the house should be an end game and possibly introducing the house of a house pet of some kind. Cool. I will tell you that, you know, if this is Dr. Wendell's house, which I'm pretty sure it is, he started everything in the basement of his house. That's where he made the first shrink, the sizer, I think is what he calls it. So,
Nice and clean.
At least that's how the story goes. Have I tried Halo on my channel? No, only because I don't really play first-person shooters that much. You could go and find some first-person shooters on my channel. Like, I've played, like, ESO on my channel before. And I think I may have even played PUBG on the channel at one point. But I don't really play first-person shooters very often. Actually, it was Call of Duty, not PUBG. It was Call of Duty that I played on the channel, and it did very horribly. But Carter, how's it going? But yeah, I don't really play first-person shooters as often as some people would like me to if they if that's what they were really into. Have I ever played Subnautica? Yes, I have a 7-part Subnautica series on the channel right now, and it's growing. Funny game to play called Reliable Delivery Service. I actually own it. I've played it. I haven't put it on the channel, but I've played it. Good game. It's fun. I enjoy it. Okay. Can you move the pre-placed metal zipline anchors? The pre-placed metal zipline anchors that aren't in the hedge have been removed. So no. I ever played with subscribers? I play with my members all the time, so all you gotta do is be a member to the channel. Am I gonna put Little Nightmares 2 up on the channel? Probably not. I have a whole bunch of other things that I've been working on for the channel lately, and by the time I'd get to it, it just wouldn't be a hype game anymore. So it just wouldn't be there. You're betting that Pete is Wendell's kid and the other 3 are his friends. No, because that's not true, because Dr. Wendell's name is Dr. Wendell Tully, okay? And Pete's name is Pete Boggs, B-O-G-G-S. So Pete is not his son. And then it's Allie Hoops is what it is, and Max Smalls, I think, and Willow Branch is their names. So None of them are actually related to him. I'm assuming they're actually his students because if you listen, Dr. Wendell Tully is a science teacher trying to make some money. Harvey, I've been playing Atlas on... I played a video of Atlas on the channel. It's Pirate Arc, more or less. It's made by the same people. What's my most future looking forward to update? The new labs that are coming with the Black Ant Hill update. That lab is absolutely huge, and it's going to be a huge update to the story. Well, my friends, I think that this is where I am going to call it for tonight. I appreciate all of you guys coming and hanging out. Mr. B, excuse me, sir, but I did not invite you to the party. Please try again and come back another time. Thank you. But I appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out with me on stream tonight. It's been a ton of fun, but I am going to... get out of here. I'm gonna go get myself some rest. I got the baby to take care of in the morning and all sorts of other things to do. So you guys have had you guys have been awesome is what I was trying to say. You guys have been absolutely awesome tonight, and I hope that I'll see you guys all tomorrow in our stream as well, where I'm going to be doing a little bit more with a couple of my friends as well here, trying to finish up more of the space. So thank you guys all so much, and I'll see all of you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.